As always, I've got no idea where the hell this is going. I feel like this loading takes longer than it actually does because I'm probably just messing around on my phone and it doesn't start the game immediately. Gardens of the Hawkins Mansion, family lives in graveyard property. The old caretaker still faithful to his employees, keeps watch. Oh, yeah, we already did that. What did I tell you?
There's
I was
only
on my
one
phone.
way to be sure.
All right.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
He wants to go that way, so I'm gonna go this way.
This door is locked.
Bam. Wait, do I have a skill point? I must. Oh, I've got 3. Oh, it doesn't even have any of my clues saved. Oh, it's been a long day.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Okay.
A crowbar. Could prove useful.
Aha. Why is everything always blocked by something like super simple to just get over? You know what I mean?
This door is blocked from the outside.
Oh, that's the main door.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Dang, this is like 1924, I think.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. Moby Dick.
Moby Dick.
Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
So do I continue looking here?
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. There's something disturbing about this painting.
Oh, it's the painting. Oh. Yeah, it's odd. To say the least. Hey, that should be
20,000 leagues
a cult.
under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Now, why these items opposed to others? I can understand the crowbar. Why Moby Dick?
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
I love Greek mythology.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to call the police, or involve the police. Respectfully, yours, Anton Webb. Conveniently, I'm at the same stairwell. Well, that's no bueno.
Locked.
But I've got a crowbar.
Locked. The boys' room. The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Simon's private journal. He seemed worried about his mother and her attacks. Tension also seems to be growing between the Hawkins couple. Could the fire be a result of the argument? Oh, well, that's not good. Not good to say the least.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Is that it? Oh, now I can look at this.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
How am I so good at memorizing things? Okay, but where are these pictures? How do I know there were pictures here?
What was going through that boy's mind?
How did I know they were on the wall over there? I can understand the fort, I can understand the diary, but everything else is why. Okay, I already got that. Oh.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend who is the first to recognize your genius and display it at the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Bang. Wait, return.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Really? I don't get even. Okay, there we go.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Ceremonial circle. If the creature is not yet anchored in our dimension, an expulsion ritual might work. As long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the elder signs among the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful though, because the works that describe the creation of such circles are not all of proven reliability. Extract taken from the Malinus Bestrum. Now, why is Saint Brendan an occult? Tradesman entrance. Oh, that was the. Oh, okay.
The door is blocked on the other side. Bradley? Is that you? What will her room reveal about her?
Really?
Perfect.
I already know what that is.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Barbiturates. They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that, I know something. Nothing else? I can't open that? I guess that's it.
Is anyone there?
Oh, that's not creepy.
You! Stop! Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go?
Alright. I got a feeling I should move up my strength.
It looks like an old seaway map.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings?
These letters have been opened, but visibly have not left Charles Hawkins' office. They were tied together by a carefully knotted braid. Why did Hawkins intercept his wife's mail?
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
I wonder why.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. I'd be better off not touching them for the moment. Seems like this came from a log.
Darkwater Island, we sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without a trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these sea squeaks? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say that the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. We've sighted a huge whale in the distance. It seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. We've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes on. I will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will come celebrated years to come. Darkwater. We have beaten the Orpheus and returned with empty hands. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories. Wait, so is this Moby Dick?
There must be a link with the Seaway map. This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Charles, I understand your worries, but I assure you that Sarah is in good hands here at the Riverside Institute. It goes without saying that her state requires very specific care and a high level of attention. Her full potential will only be able to express itself if she is placed in a secure environment and surrounded by a qualified staff. The decision is yours, of course, but I seem to understand that you are running out of time. Your friend, Thomas Fuller.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
Small polished stones decorated with Celtic runes, probably used for divination rituals. They are mostly found in Europe. Alright.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
There's gotta be something nearby.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Seaway map.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
So it's around New York.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Maybe it's toward that English.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
"33 north, 53 west."
Looks like it worked.
Well done, Pierce.
Inside the Hawkins Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of its survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officer set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley enter the tunnel under the mansion. So this is very much so a choose your own adventure. I'm curious if excuse me. I'm curious if I could have chose without the cop.
Secret passage. Under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
Who would have guessed that the Hawkins mansion was hiding such big and intricate tunnels underneath? It seemed to be the hideout of a cult of some kind. I can't believe Sarah and Simon lived right above such danger without knowing anything. Or did they know something? Dun dun dun.
That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. 3 seats.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? What is this mask supposed to represent?
Very in depth. Nothing about that. Right there. Cthulhu with the baby.
Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest? This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
And it doesn't once want to ask about this.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
The entrance to the network of caves reveals new questions. The presence of a table and 3 chairs leads to the belief that Charles Hawkins used the place for meetings in a small group. The existence of objects with esoteric connotations is more worrying since they lead to the impression that we may be in the presence of a cult. Moreover, the torn fragment revealing Sarah and Hawkins' presence in the place does raise the question: was she in danger because she discovered these tunnels? Yeah, let's just make a bunch of noise.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. An old diary.
In this volume, there's mention of beliefs of the lost tribe that worshipped an entity that spoke to them in their sleep. The whole tribe seemingly disappeared in mass sacrifice to the glory of their deity. Oh, good.
A sad way to go. A sad way to go.
Oh.
These paintings must be several centuries old.
Tribemen worshippers of the sea and its benefits landed on the shores of an island surrounded by dark waters. They were discovered by the creatures some call the devourer of whales. For years the creature hunted them down in their dreams until their weakened minds surrendered. Following the creature's orders, they sunk into the dark waters surrounding the island and never came back. Extract taken from the Malleus Beatrum. The water does look fantastic, though. That is one thing. Why can I not, like, investigate that? Some of the most interesting stuff here, and it's just like, nah. There.
Time has weakened these structures.
I don't have time to search them all.
What about this one?
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale. What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Oh, I'm just blind. Well, that's good. Whale
Mass
shit.
grave. Locked. A table for sacrifice?
Yes.
I gotta... I can't breathe. What's happening?
Why can't I stay down here and have a panic attack?
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. prove it to us.
It's like in my dream. It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
So it's stable. That's good.
I can't read Latin.
Guarantee it's gonna be locked. Wait a minute, we've been here. Oh, yes we have.
You who sleep, accept this dream under your immortal will. Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Just before we get into this, that'll be it. I'll see you guys on the next live stream, which will be tomorrow.